Hello, hello. This is Rochelle Green, Rochelle Interns Girl. This is the start of the kickoff of the Top 25 Changemakers Tour, and I am so excited to be right here with hashtag the Underground Rim King, Steve Elie.
Right.
My friend, my co-author, is here today, and privileged to be here to be able to talk about the top 25 Changemakers. We're privileged to be here to see where all the magic happens here at Underground Rim King. Steve, thank you for having me.
Oh, you're so welcome. Oh, listen, this was an honor and a privilege. I would have done it no matter what.
You are so awesome.
Yeah.
And I'm excited for you to show us around and tell us about the business and about the book and whatever else you want to share to inspire entrepreneurs, because I know that's your thing, right?
Oh yeah, no, definitely. I mean, first, we're just gonna introduce you to one of the cars that we have here. This is my guy Hot Rod. Got his Cadillac sitting on 26s right here. We're gonna start off with some eye candy because that's exactly what everybody wants to see. You know,
my favorite
we got
color.
cars that come in with the candy paint. You know, this is what we do. All right.
Sweet.
Come on in. I'm gonna show you what we got going on. Like right now, we in the progress right now of doing Chrysler 300 on 30s. This is where we at. That's my challenge right there on the 32s. Local.
Sweet.
We'll come in here and just give you like an idea of what it looks like to be in the underground.
Next level, guys. This is next level. They're not tinkering around here. These guys are masters.
And the guy Rod.
What they do?
In the building.
Y'all know what it is. It's them boys. It's them boys.
Okay.
You know it. Y'all
Yes,
know
sir.
what time it is.
Yes,
we ain't
sir.
playing no game.
Uh-uh.
Y'all better get on there and their vote for 2022.
Okay.
Because price is going up.
Yeah, the price is going up. Straight up.
Prices are going up. I can see why. What other projects do you have going on here?
Oh, right now we got this is actually a first. Hey, this is a first, huh?
Yeah.
First
32?
First Mustang
Yeah,
on
on 32.
new body Mustang going 32s.
I
Yeah.
understand you've done a ton of Camaros, but this is your first Mustang.
No, well we've done plenty of Mustangs, but
Okay.
this is the first one going 32.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And you know what's crazy? We've been doing this for a number of years,
Yeah.
and we still dropping first.
First. Hey,
Groundbreaker.
nobody else can get it.
We got Hellcat, Scat.
We even have guys trying to latch on to it there. Man, they ain't got nothing to do with this. They ain't. You see that sweat? Yeah, that what
Okay.
time it is.
Let me show y'all.
They
else
can
what's going on.
imitate. They'll never duplicate.
Huh?
Narrow.
Ain't that what it is? I don't know now. What is on you?
Oh, wow.
This is a Camaro SS going on 32s out of Texas. This is a 2020 Impala out of Illinois. 28s.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, this Camaro. Gorgeous.
This is a Volkswagen Touareg. This is going on 32s. All the tires, they can't find them. We have them on deck, in stock, ready. 32s. They don't see this.
Wow. Exciting. Right. Nice. Next level.
Yeah.
Honest to God.
Yeah, this next
All
level.
over the country. They
Yeah.
are sending their cars here to be on quite a long wait list, I understand.
Yes. I mean, we're booked right now to like December.
They're not like cramming them out. They're not jamming them out. It's not about that.
Nah, it's the quality. Like I said, we get people that come from California, Ohio, North Dakota. Who's riding on North Dakota, right?
Riding in style with the Underground Rim.
Yes.
Sweet. Well, let's head on in and we'll have a look inside and we'll get a chance to learn a little bit more about this rock star right here.
Yep. Now this is crazy. And you know, the thing about it, I started this just like in my home garage.
Wow. Talk about an entrepreneur. We started things from nothing. This gentleman right here absolutely started this empire from nothing. We don't need investors. We don't need commodities. We just need some grit, right?
That's it. That's it. If you want it, you need it, we got it. This is what we do. All right, we're gonna go this way. First.
Thank you.
Yo!
You keep a clean garage. I stayed pristine in my white dress.
Hey, listen.
Oh, this is awesome. My girl Zane is here with us. All right, on. So, this is how we came together, my friend.
Yes.
Thank you again for having me today.
Nah, man, it was a pleasure. Like I said, I
It was
mean,
fun.
the book, you know what I'm saying, getting with Lisa and now publishing, like it was cool. It was like it was amazing to be involved with the project. I met a lot of people that were entrepreneurs like myself that were like-minded, and everybody had their stories, and you know, to be able to put it in a book and just let everybody know, like, this is what entrepreneur life is like. These are the struggles, these are the pitfalls, and you know what I'm saying, this is what you need to do in order to get to the next level.
I love the title of your book. Cash
Yes.
is not king, guys.
No, it is
Cash
not.
is not king. Do not operate as if you're desperate.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you for your
Yeah.
integrity.
Yes.
Oh, I love. Tell us a little bit more about not operating as if you're desperate, because you write about that in the book.
Yeah.
So inspiring.
Yeah, well, I mean, one of the things that I've learned, you know, in my earlier start of my entrepreneurial journey, you know, my thing was like, look, man, I want to get every single customer, you know, and, you know, anybody who pays me, you know, I mean, that's who's going to get my attention. And, you know, as I went on in my entrepreneurial journey, like, you know, I was underestimating, undervaluing what I was bringing to the transaction. Right, and then when I started to figure, like, look, you know, my service, you know, is just the same as your money, you know. And when I started, I've took some entrepreneur classes in college, you know, economics, and you hear about the supply and the demand curve, you know, and we started to figure, like, we have the supply, and we're in demand.
I know. Look at the supply you have out there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I mean, that speaks to your unique competency and the way you're able to, you know, run your business.
Oh yeah.
All these shortages, you know, we hear about it constantly. Everything's on pause because of shortages in all these commodities. I think it's really impressive that you have this chain and this flow chain of some really
and
that's
really
really valuable.
Kind of like what I was explaining to you like earlier with like COVID. You know, because that's what the book was about. Like, how did these entrepreneurs thrive during COVID and other times of adversity? And like, even like right now, there's like a limited supply on just about anything, right? But the way that we operate is that we have a lot of things on deck, right? We use barter systems, right? There's people who want to trade up and upgrade, and you know, the avenue to that is through us, right? And then if somebody has like a set of 30s and they want to go 32s or 34s, I mean, we supply that, right? And we don't necessarily need all cash. I mean, you could just trade something in and pay a little difference. You know what I'm saying? The service is quality, and you know, we're turning them out, you know, and we're actually able to still do the project without having the commodities come into the country. You know what I'm saying? Like we can source those things out, you know. Yeah.
Sweet. And tell everyone a little bit more. Just one of my favorite things that I read in the book was how your superpower is endurance.
Yes.
Love it.
Yes. Endurance, like most people within their entrepreneurial journey, they say like the first 2 years, a couple of years in business is the roughest and the toughest. And you know, through the grace of God, you know, I'm going on, as I was explaining earlier, on my 13th year in business, and you definitely need endurance to be able to do that, right? I mean, it's, you know, I mean, it's not money, I mean, because you can have money come and go. You can have some support, you know, support comes and goes, but that endurance and knowing that you have to be here, you're gonna put in your grind, whether you're getting money, whether you're getting support or not, you know what I'm saying? You just know that you have to be here. And I mean, that's a superpower in itself. I can't credit myself. I mean, God has blessed me with the endurance.
Fortitude there too.
To do those things. So yeah.
It's a beautiful thing. I love that your staff was so excited to represent, you know.
Oh yeah.
Hot Rod was like, this isn't a job, this is our passion.
Yeah.
You know, could we just hope to show up every day in our passion, right?
Yeah, I mean this is really not a job, right? You wake up, you do what you like, you provide a service, people want it, they pay it, and this just happens to just be around to do it, you know. And I can't write it into existence, but I know that it's there, and this is how we operate. You know what I'm saying? Like we just come and just have fun every day and get paid. Like, you know what I'm saying? Who wouldn't want to do that, right?
What more would we want, right?
Yeah.
Out of our day, make it impacted.
Yeah, and the thing about it, like, I mean, what I wrote in the book is that, I mean, this could be in any industry. It's not just, you know, with cars. I mean, obviously, I mean, it's a cool thing, but I mean, even if you're passionate with baking cakes, right? I mean, you can love baking cakes, have fun baking cakes, thrive throughout the pandemic baking cakes. You know what I'm saying? If you have that mindset of not being desperate, you know what I'm saying, understanding that, you know what I'm saying, you have a demand, you know what I'm saying, on you have a supply or a service, and you know what I'm saying, just being able to project that to your audience or your customers, and I mean, you'll be around forever.
Love it.
Yeah.
You know, I love connecting with entrepreneurs and engaging, enlightening, you know, much like you.
Yeah.
And just like you said, it's all about, you know, the relationships that we're able to build, right?
Yeah, just, I mean, even like right now, right? You're here. That, like the connection, right? Like you're here, you're hanging out, you're having fun doing what you're doing.
So much fun.
You know, and I mean, we meet a lot of people, and that's one of the things, like, I don't think people take the time to network and to talk to other people. I think a lot of people take their entrepreneurial journeys alone, and they take the Lone Ranger approach. But it's like, if you just meet like-minded people that are having fun doing what they do, and you know, you can tap into doing what you do, and you have fun. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know,
such thing as a self-made millionaire. I don't care what they say, right?
No. There's a whole bunch of books out there, but those people who wrote those same books met people, right? You know, they've had mentors. You know what I'm saying, they've had people that, you know, that gave them words of encouragement. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if somebody's encouraging you and lifting you up in your bad times, then that's not a self-made millionaire. You know what I'm saying? It sounds good in title, but like in actuality, if you want to experience what I have and what you have going on, you got to connect and meet with people.
It's in the journey, right? Not so much the destination. I'm
learning
that.
Yeah.
I also loved reading about, let's see, Vanille.
Yes.
Vanille.
Yes.
Tell me about Vanille and how he helped your business by making you think outside of the box.
Okay. All right. So here's this, and this is how I look at things, right? In life, you have 4 type of people, right? You have someone that's going to add to your life, right? And you have somebody that wants to take away from your life, right? Then you have people that wants to multiply in your life, and you have some people that cause division in your life. One of the things that I quickly find out, you know, in order for me to get ahead, like I was saying with networking, you need people around you that's going to multiply you, right? And I've identified Vanille as a multiplier in the sense of the very small suggestions that he gave me or just mentioned to me. When I implemented them, I mean, it just catapulted me to like another level, right? So what I would say for anybody is to identify the people that are going to add to you, identify the people that's going to multiply you and just push you forward. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't necessarily have to be like financially. I mean, just little words. Yeah, just little suggestions. And like I said, every time he gave me a suggestion, even if I wasn't feeling it, like he was telling me do videos, and I was like, man, I ain't doing videos.
I know.
I ain't doing no videos.
Nobody wants to go there at first.
Yeah.
It's inevitable, though, man.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Especially this day and age, you know what I'm saying? Everything's visual, you know what I'm saying? Like, we went through the shop, you know what I'm saying? You can actually see what's going on. If you're interested in getting on some 32s, you exactly know where to go and get that, you know? But, you know, to the original question, yeah, you definitely need to have somebody that multiplies you. Vanille, I hands down credit him, and he's been a multiplier.
I get it. That's why I say surround yourself with people that are going to make you better.
Yeah.
And that are going to challenge you outside of that comfort,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, and that's what it was. It was a challenge outside of my comfort. I mean, he told me, you know what? I think you should visit Atlanta. You know, we took a trip. We visited Atlanta. I did a one-day tour. I visited 3 shops, picked the shop, and we were in Atlanta for 7 years. Right? And that outreached us, and we were able to expand our customer outreach. Like right now, I mean, we have people in Japan, you know what I'm saying, who are following us and, you know, and liking our work. So
Awesome. And I know you've done jobs all over the Caribbean.
Oh yeah, man. Turks and
Not-
Caicos. Yeah. Shout out Thomas. Thomas. Okay, if you're catching this on live, he's the one who was the catalyst. And Wadley, y'all too. You know what I'm saying? But we did those guys in the Caribbean, and they love it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's nobody that's providing the service there, but we provide the service. We drop the vehicles at the dock, do all the paperwork, and you know what I'm saying, go through customs. And I've learned that on the fly.
Legit. These
Yeah.
guys do not dabble. I'm telling you, these are masters of their craft.
Yep.
Really at the top of their profession. And I love that about you, that you still are learning, still exploring, still growing, right?
Yes. I mean, every day is a growth. I mean, you meet, you know what I'm saying, you meet new people, you meet new challenges. I mean, and right now, I mean, we're in 2021. We just did a 2021 Cadillac, you know, a first in the world.
Wow.
26 is for my guy out there in Albany, and we just did that. That was a new experience for us. It came out great. They loved it, and I mean, we're getting a lot of new vehicles based on that vehicle.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, guys, how is the best way for people to find you? Instagram?
Yeah. I mean, Instagram. I mean, I'm on Facebook, Underground Rim King. Instagram, Underground Rim King. You can watch a lot of my older videos on YouTube.
Check
Underground
out
Rim
the
King.
YouTube.
Yes.
Oh, what a great
Yes.
body of content.
I
Oh
feel
my
like
God.
I've done a disservice by not adding more content on YouTube. I will be dropping more content on YouTube. But, I mean, you could, almost on any social media platform, Google or search Underground Rim King and we'll pop up.
Sweet.
Yes.
Well, thank you for having us today.
Listen, like I said,
This is
bring
so
it in, bring it in.
amazing. Oh, I love you. Thank you so
Yes,
much for having
yes,
us.
definitely.
For more collaborations coming up.
Yes, there's
We've
a lot of
got
stuff going
some
on.
things I want to include you in involving Inspire the Fire.
Yep,
Hey,
that's
Inspire the
coming
Fire
up.
community
Yes.
and Network with the Stars.
Yes,
So we have some more collaborations.
Yep, and
But-
the book, Top 25 Change Makers. You got to get in on this. You know, I mean, I'm very proud of my chapter, but there's a whole bunch of other people that has other chapters that's very similar to this.
So inspiring.
Yeah, inspiring. I
And
mean,
Steve here is the first of the Top 25 Changemaker tour that I will be making right here on Instagram.
Yep.
Next week, I will be meeting with and collaborating with Julian Riley.
Julian,
I
hey,
know,
check
right?
him out. Check him out. He's got a story to tell.
rock star in this
Yeah,
book.
yeah.
So until then, this is Rochelle Insurance Girl, signing off. Love you guys.